What's up, Eagles fans? Welcome inside the film room presented by Lincoln Financial Group. I'm Fran Duffy, and today we're going to take a look at an Eagles 6th-round pick, Tarron Jackson, the defensive end from Coastal Carolina, one of the best teams in the country this past year. If you're not a college football fan, you missed on one of the best stories in the nation a year ago with this Chanticleers football team, and Tarron Jackson was at the centerpiece of it. He was a first-team All-American consensus, one of the best pass rushers in the league, and I think when you look at his ability to get after the quarterback, defend the run, and then just bring everything that you want from an intangible standpoint off the field, Tarron Jackson, the total package when you take all of it into account. But let's just focus here on the film. And one of the things I like about Tarron Jackson, he showed it down to the Senior Bowl, but he also did it during the course of his senior season as well. He lines up and down the line of scrimmage, a number of different techniques, inside, outside. He can do a lot of different things. Now, here, you're going to see him lined up as a 4-eye technique. And what is a 4-eye technique? That means you're lined up on the inside shoulder of the offensive tackle. So not quite a 3 technique. That would be on the outside shoulder of the guard. He's lined up as a 4-eye right on the inside of that offensive tackle. This, of course, is Tarron Jackson in this 3-point stance. And I just want you to watch how he wins off the ball. Matched up with the guard, you see that quickness. He's able to win with that arm over move, come to balance, make the play in the backfield for a TFL in the run game. Really nice job there. And really, these are all just plays from Tarron Jackson that I tagged as I was watching. And I'm like, I really like that play. I really like that play. I really like that play. Not in any specific order, just some of the plays that really stood out to me as I was watching him. And again, that play personality really shows up anytime you watch Tarron Jackson. His ability to chase these plays down, make these plays in pursuit. Here he is lined up on the defensive left side. And you're going to see that his ability to trace those plays from the interior, get out to the perimeter, that shows up consistently. How often have we seen Brandon Graham make plays just like that, right? That play personality is going to show up. We see Derek Barnett make plays like that. Josh Sweat make plays like this, where he's playing lined up as a defensive end and he's chasing those plays down. If the ball gets out fast, you have got to be able to go out and make that play. That's how that defensive line is taught here in Philadelphia. He's already been taught that's how you're going to play. And that's another good example here against Georgia State. There's Tarron Jackson lined up this time as a right defensive end. He comes off the ball. He feels that, all right, this is going to be a little quick RPO. The ball's going to get thrown out to the outside shoulder. Watch how quickly he just turns on full speed and he's chasing plays. And it's just a violent finish. Gets the ball on the ground here. Watch the finish here. Full speed. Ball's on the ground. He creates a forced fumble. Nice job there by Tarron Jackson getting the ball on the ground, and you see the violence there to finish. Here's another play. Tarron Jackson, again, lined up as that 4-eye technique, this time outside the left tackle. Here, he's just going to win with that quick arm over move once again, right? That quick little swim move. He's able to stay square, comes to balance, beats another block here with another swim move, and just watch him chase, watch him finish. This is the mentality of Tarron Jackson. You feel this if you are an offense when a guy plays like this consistently, rep after rep after rep, after you've watched him all week long on film, and then he presents that on game day. You definitely feel that as an offense. Here he is lined up as a left defensive end, this time standing up. And again, we've seen him, 3-point stance, 4-point stance, 2-point stance, inside, outside. He's done a lot for that Coastal defense. Here he is lined up off the ball, and he's just going to come off and just watch him how he attacks this offensive tackle. He's a well-built player. He's got heavy hands. He's got a stoutness to him to be able to handle everything from a play strength standpoint. But what I love here is that he doesn't quit on this rush. He's going to try and win with a little swipe here to try and wipe the hands of the offensive tackle, takes the punch. So you can see he kind of loses his track a little bit. The offensive tackle bumps him off, but he doesn't let that beat him. He beats the chip of the running back, dips the corner, and you just see that closing burst, that ability to close and finish. Violent finish on the ball, another forced fumble. I remember earlier this offseason, I caught up with Jeff Collins, who's now the head coach down at Georgia Tech. He coached Fletcher Cox at Mississippi State, Darius Slay at Mississippi State, was the Temple head coach before taking the job down at Georgia Tech. And Jeff Collins told me, he said, some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers, creating those big plays. And I feel like Tarron Jackson is one of those guys. Just in this melt alone, we've seen, 3 forced fumbles from him. He's got that ability to get the ball on the ground. Some guys have a knack for it and some don't. And we see another Tarron Jackson clip here, this time coming off the offensive left side. Again, we see that quick arm over move. He's able to beat the guard. He's able to get home to the quarterback. You see the flexibility here a little bit as he's able to turn the corner, put his foot in the ground, and then just the closing burst. Get home, finish, violent finish on the quarterback from Texas State. Again, we're seeing a lot of these same buzzwords over and over again, right? Here's Tarron Jackson lined up off right tackle this time. Again, you just kind of feel the play personality. You kind of get a sense of the kind of player he is just by watching just a handful of games. You get a real good sense. Look, he lined up 30 yards away. He's making the play down the field, opposite side of the field. That's the personality. That's the kind of mentality he brings each and every time he lines up. And this isn't just one game. Look at all these different opponents we're seeing. This is the consistent play personality from Tarron Jackson. This time lined up as a 5 technique, head up, just on the outside shoulder of the offensive tackle. What's he going to do? He's going to make this play backside. It's going to be a run play, violent finish on the ball carrier. Again, good finish there from Tarron Jackson in space. So we've seen him get after the quarterback. We've seen the pursuit outside the numbers. We've seen the play at the point of attack, holding up in the run game. He's won in a couple different ways. He's A+ off the field. He goes to the Senior Bowl, had a strong week where he got better each and every day down there in Mobile. It was a lot of fun to be able to study. One of my favorite players to watch on film just because of the way that he plays. I think Philadelphia will really like the way Tarron Jackson plays between the lines. Tarron Jackson, fun player, 6th-round pick out of Coastal Carolina. Thanks for joining us here on the Film Room presented by Lincoln Financial Group. I'm Fran Duffy. Stay with us here. We're going to keep breaking down all these newest Eagles right here in the Film Room.